It's good to be back on board.
Time to leave this place behind. Orbital insertion completed.
Careful if you run into those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems. And they like to use old abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from the...
Welcome to Paradiso. Do you have a security concern? Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help. As such, we need to handle the... So, before we proceed, can you... Great, I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to... It is. Whatever's going on, we need... First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek the... As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell.
I have noted your repeat appearance at our resort. Thank you for your patronage. You have been automatically credited.
Where to next?
Core thrusters firing. Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
You're human. It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. This is Security Officer Bomani. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... Communications haven't been successful, so perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down trouble.
I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to... You certainly know your way around a computer system.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of... Ah, so they have a name. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our... If need be, we can compromise, work out a new... But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go... I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to... But as you're currently our only hope, perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be...
Position.
We're loose.
Out there, isn't it?
I hope your stay here is going well.
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food or tranquility.
Feel free to look around.
Where should we begin?
And before you ask... you're going to... There you go. Oh, hey. Okay. Thanks for shopping.
Every day's nice around here.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Sure. Have fun in the shark.
I just feel that we should be focusing
You're
on
lucky
the
I'm not
natural
like the other
beauty
board
of this
members.
planet,
Like,
not
I am.
amenities.
And you must be the diplomat you wrote. But given the circumstances, I'm gonna... You like that? The marketing team. Ah, we're being direct then. Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's... Now, tell me, what are we going...
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough.
They could stay here.
Temporarily. But it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can... We could even lend our engineers to help.
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's someone else would have...
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway... I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make a... We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradis, imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with. No, much better to assimilate them. Well, absurd or not, that's our official... Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for... Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term. We operate outside of the free stars only used, and we'd rather not draw... It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of it. We're being more than generous by a custom grav drive can't come cheap, and that leaves the only other. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? I have no idea, because I'm not, but it's a wonder that old ship made it all the way here. An engineer friend of mine told me once that the reactors on those old ships have a tendency. Someone would likely have to override this.
Don't even think for one moment that this would be acceptable behavior. You can't just...
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to... Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business, if anyone can retrofit her. We'll coordinate our...
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life...
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group...
There are millions of planets out there. People talk.
Trash can, mate.
Hi there.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
While we're here, we should swing by Hope Tech Star Yard and see if they have anything interesting for sale.
Howdy.
I remember meeting them. Hope certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
If you can't protect your own, you don't belong
Oh, no. That wouldn't work. We could save valuable weight if we got it. Sure. That's... Oh, you should have just said that. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships, so grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got parts not cheap, though. It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are. True. I keep telling... I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. You're darn right it is. I recommend you go back to the We'll send the part along. Pleasure working with you.
It's good to be back on board.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see.
There's so much more to learn about them.
Hydroponics, of course. This must be how the colony ship kept itself fed over all these years in space.
Just stay out of trouble.
People always appreciate a good engineer, whether they know it or not. I was hoping. I have a million burning questions. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover fast? Oh, I've heard of this technology, but maybe we can talk about it in more. Oh, I've got so many questions. I haven't even given you my name, and I'm. Yes, of course. What grab drive? All right. I have just received word. Great, great, great. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor. Last, you'll need to decouple the mag... Got it? Let's hop to it.
what it's like out there beyond our... Little community.
Hey there.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
Hi. And to...
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason. We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Just because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Thank you again for... Without you, we'd most likely be... I'll make sure people tell tales of... I don't know if we can ever fully...